How do you differentiate between what you can control and what's beyond your reach? Today, 7 Stoic rules to become emotionally insensitive and control your emotions. Share this video with your close person and let's dive in. Control what you can. In the bustling world we live in, filled with unpredictable changes and challenges, it's essential to recognize and embrace the wisdom of controlling what we can. This is a foundational principle of Stoic philosophy, which has withstood the test of time, proving itself invaluable for achieving a sense of peace and resilience. It starts with the simple yet profound understanding that in life, certain things are within our control, while many others are not. Imagine you're the captain of a ship. You can't control the weather, the tides, or the natural elements. These are beyond your reach. However, what you can control are your preparations, your reactions, and the way you navigate the ship. This metaphor applies directly to our lives. We can't control what others think or do, the outcomes of every situation, or the vast array of external events that occur. But we can control our actions, our responses, and our attitude towards what happens. Practicing this distinction begins with self-awareness. Each day, take a moment to reflect on the events that stir your emotions. Ask yourself, is this something I can control? If the answer is no, remind yourself that worrying or getting upset won't change the situation. Instead, focus on your response. Can you approach the situation with calmness and rationality? Can you find a constructive way to move forward despite the external circumstances? By concentrating on the areas we can influence, we not only reduce our stress and anxiety, but also gain a greater sense of empowerment. This doesn't mean we become passive or indifferent. Rather, we channel our energy more effectively. We become more adaptive, resilient, and proactive. Consider the potential impact on your life if you apply this principle consistently. Relationships could become more harmonious as you stop trying to control others and focus instead on your reactions and contributions. Challenges at work could seem more manageable as you concentrate on your efforts and attitude rather than fixating on every possible outcome. Even personal goals and projects could become more fulfilling as you learn to navigate obstacles with a sense of composure and focus on what's truly important. Embracing what we can control is about recognizing our own power and potential. It's a commitment to living more intentionally and wisely. It's about making peace with the chaos of the world and finding your inner strength to navigate through it. Remember, adopting this mindset is a journey, not a one-time event. It requires practice, patience, and perseverance. But the rewards, increased peace of mind, greater resilience, and a deeper sense of fulfillment are well worth the effort. So, take that first step today. Reflect on your day, identify what's within your control, and start making the small yet impactful changes in your life. Over time, you'll find that this powerful principle not only improves your life, but also enriches the lives of those around you. Let's embrace this journey together, supporting each other with empathy and inspiration, as we learn to navigate the vast seas of life with wisdom and grace. Accept change. Imagine you're walking through a forest, witnessing the seasons change around you. Trees lose their leaves in autumn, stand bare in winter, bud in spring, and flourish in summer. This cycle repeats, unaffected by the desires or fears of those who walk beneath their branches. This natural rhythm is a perfect metaphor for the Stoic principle of accepting change. In our lives, change is as inevitable as the changing seasons. We grow older, relationships evolve, careers transition, and unexpected events occur. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has withstood the test of time, teaches us to embrace change rather than resist it. By accepting change, we align ourselves with the natural order of the world, leading to a more serene and contented life. You might wonder, how can I apply this to my life? Start by observing the changes around you without judgment. Notice how the day turns into night, how the weather shifts, and how people come and go in your life. Reflect on how you typically react to these changes. Do you cling to the past or worry about the future? Stoicism suggests that we should instead focus on the present moment, accepting change as part of life's natural flow. Next, practice letting go of your attachment to specific outcomes. When you start a project or a relationship, instead of fixating on how it must turn out, enjoy the process and be open to various outcomes. This doesn't mean you don't care about results, but rather that you understand your happiness and peace are not solely dependent on them. Consider challenges and setbacks as opportunities for growth. Just as the tree's leaves may fall, leaving it bare, these experiences strip away our illusions and reveal our true strength. Remember, it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. By changing our perspective, we can maintain our tranquility, even in the face of life's inevitable changes. By practicing acceptance daily, you'll find that life becomes more manageable. Instead of swimming against the current of change, you'll be flowing with it. This doesn't mean becoming passive or indifferent, but rather engaging with life in a more harmonious way. You'll start to see change as neither good nor bad, but simply a fact of existence. Incorporating this Stoic principle into your life can lead to profound personal growth and a deeper sense of peace. You'll become more resilient, adaptable, and open to the ebb and flow of existence. As you learn to accept change, you'll also find yourself more capable of handling whatever life throws your way. Remember, my friend, that in the grand tapestry of life, change is the only constant. Embracing it is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your strength and wisdom. Let the changing seasons of your own life be a source of lessons and growth, not fear and resistance. As you walk this path, you'll discover that the beauty of life lies not in static perfection, but in the endless dance of change. Live naturally. Imagine a world where your actions are perfectly aligned with your innermost values and principles. This is the essence of living naturally, a concept deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. In this approach, natural doesn't just refer to the environment or simplicity, but speaks to the very core of being human. Acting in harmony with your own nature, understanding your role in the larger tapestry of life, and making decisions that reflect your true self. Stoicism teaches us that each individual has a unique nature, a set of strengths, weaknesses, talents, and limitations. To live naturally means to recognize and embrace these personal attributes, using them as a guide for your actions and decisions. This doesn't imply a flawless existence, but rather an authentic one, where your choices resonate with who you truly are rather than what society expects of you. Consider the analogy of a garden. Just as every plant thrives under certain conditions, needing specific amounts of sunlight, water, and soil type, each person flourishes by living in accordance with their own nature. When you try to be something you're not, it's like planting a cactus in a swamp. No matter how much care it receives, it will never thrive as well as it would in the desert. Now, you might wonder, how can one start living more naturally? Begin by understanding yourself, your values, passions, and abilities. Self-reflection is key here. Spend time alone, journal your thoughts, and ask yourself hard questions. What makes you feel fulfilled? When do you feel most at peace? What activities make time fly for you? These are clues to your natural state, your personal soil where you're most likely to grow. Once you have a clearer picture of who you are, start aligning your life with this understanding. If you value family, make time for them. If you're passionate about art, create something every day, even if it's just a small sketch. This alignment won't happen overnight, and that's okay. The important part is that you're moving in the right direction, taking steps, however small, towards a life that truly reflects who you are. Living naturally, according to Stoic principles, isn't just about personal fulfillment. It extends to how you interact with others and the world around you. It involves recognizing your part in a larger community and contributing positively to it. Just as a tree provides shade and shelter, by living according to your nature, you contribute to the ecosystem around you in a way that no one else can. But why make all this effort? The rewards of living naturally are profound. Not only does it lead to a more authentic and satisfying life, but it also brings inner peace. When your actions align with your values, there's a harmony that permeates everything you do. This internal consistency reduces conflict, both within yourself and with the world, leading to a more serene and contented existence. In embracing your natural self, you also become a beacon for others. People are drawn to authenticity. Your genuine way of living can inspire those around you to find their own path, creating a ripple effect of positivity and authenticity. So as you continue on your journey, remember that living naturally is not a destination but a process. It's about making conscious choices that reflect your true self and embracing the unique role you were meant to play in this world. By doing so, you not only enhance your own life but also contribute to a more harmonious and interconnected society. Stay objective. Imagine you're walking through a dense forest where each tree represents an event in your life. Some are tall and strong, symbolizing joyful occasions, while others are bent and gnarled, signifying challenges and sorrows. In the Stoic philosophy, practicing objectivity or staying objective is akin to floating above this forest, observing it from a distance. Instead of getting tangled in the underbrush of our emotions, we learn to see the forest for what it truly is, a collection of events, none inherently good or bad until we assign them meaning. Now, how can you, in the hustle and bustle of daily life, adopt this bird's-eye view? It starts with recognizing that events themselves are not emotional, they are neutral. It's our perceptions and reactions that paint them with the colors of joy, anger, sadness, or fear. For example, when a friend cancels plans last minute, it's not the cancellation that upsets us, but the story we tell ourselves about what that action means. To stay objective, begin by observing your immediate emotional reactions to events without judgment. Acknowledge your feelings, but remind yourself that they are responses to your interpretations, not to the events themselves. This acknowledgement doesn't invalidate your emotions, but gives you a choice about how to respond. By stepping back, you're not ignoring your emotions. You're giving yourself space to understand them. Next, challenge your initial interpretations. Ask yourself, is there another way to view this situation? Could I be misunderstanding something here? This practice, often referred to as reframing, can transform obstacles into opportunities or insults into misunderstandings, reducing unnecessary emotional turmoil. Another practical step is to imagine advising a friend in the same situation. Often, we're much better at seeing things clearly and offering compassionate advice when we're not directly involved. By applying this external perspective to our own experiences, we can approach them more objectively and kindly. By practicing staying objective, you'll find that your emotional landscape becomes less turbulent. This isn't about becoming emotionless. It's about gaining clarity and control over how you respond to the world. This clarity leads to better decision-making, improved relationships, and a deeper sense of calm. Remember, this practice is a journey, not a destination. Some days, you'll find it easier to maintain this perspective. Other days, it will feel like a struggle. That's perfectly okay. What's important is your commitment to stepping back, and to viewing life with a fresh lens. Over time, this Stoic practice can transform your relationship with yourself and the world around you, leading to a more fulfilling and peaceful life. Consider this approach not just a tool for handling difficulties, but as a companion for life's journey. Like any good friend, it's there to offer a new perspective, to remind you of your strengths and to help you navigate the forest of life with wisdom and grace. Embrace this practice and watch as your life unfolds with a newfound sense of tranquility and empowerment. Manage expectations. Managing expectations is a crucial concept in Stoic philosophy that can lead to a more peaceful and content life. It's about preparing for different outcomes and understanding that life won't always go as planned. But let me tell you, this isn't about lowering your standards or giving up on your dreams. Instead, it's about cultivating a balanced view of life that can help you remain steady in the face of life's ups and downs. Imagine you're planning an outdoor event. You hope for sunshine, but you can't control the weather, right? In line with Stoic thought, you'd plan for alternative scenarios, such as having indoor space available. This way, If it rains, you're prepared, and your day isn't ruined. Apply this to your life. Hope for the best, but prepare for the least favorable outcomes too. This approach reduces disappointments and makes you more resilient. Now, let's talk about how managing expectations is not about dimming your light or not aiming high. It's about grounding your dreams in reality, while still reaching for the stars. For instance, if you're starting a business, by all means, aim for success, but also be aware of the challenges and prepare for them. This balance keeps you driven but not delusional, enabling you to navigate setbacks without losing your spirit. Furthermore, managing expectations involves embracing the concept that we cannot control others' actions, only our reactions. If someone lets you down, understand that their actions are outside your control. What you can control is how you respond and move forward. This empowers you, as you're not at the mercy of others' behaviors or decisions. Practicing gratitude is another key aspect. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you shift your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. This doesn't mean you stop striving for more. It means you appreciate the journey and find joy in the present. Every night, try listing 3 things you're grateful for. Over time, this practice can significantly shift your perspective and help manage your expectations by highlighting the positive aspects of your life. Finally, remember that life is a series of experiences meant to be lived and learned from, not a race to a finish line. By managing your expectations, you open yourself up to experiencing life more fully, without the weight of unrealistic hopes clouding your journey. This doesn't mean you won't encounter hardship, but rather that when challenges arise, they won't shake your foundation. Instead, you'll view them as opportunities for growth. By adopting these practices into your life, you can develop a Stoic approach to managing expectations that not only reduces disappointments, but also enriches your life. It encourages you to be proactive, prepares you for different outcomes, fosters gratitude day, and builds resilience. Embrace this philosophy and watch how it transforms your approach to life's unpredictabilities. Remember, it's not about dimming your light. It's about illuminating your path with wisdom and balance. Reflect daily. Imagine ending each day by sitting down with a close friend who is there solely to help you reflect on your day, guiding you through your experiences, your successes, and your challenges. This friend isn't there to judge, only to help you see more clearly and to grow stronger. This process is akin to the Stoic practice of daily reflection, an essential step toward understanding ourselves and our place in the world around us. In Stoic philosophy, the practice of reflecting daily isn't just a recommendation. It's a necessary ritual for personal growth and emotional resilience. It involves looking back at your day, not with a critical or self-deprecating eye, but with the kind-heartedness of a mentor or friend. This is where you become that friend to yourself. You take the time to review what happened during the day, what you did well, where you could have acted more in alignment with your values, and how you responded to various situations. Now, why should this matter to you? It's simple. By reflecting on your actions and emotions, you engage in a form of mental rehearsal and learning. You start to see patterns in your behavior and reactions that you might want to change. This isn't about beating yourself up for mistakes. Instead, it's about recognizing where you're deviating from your path and gently steering yourself back. Think of it as recalibrating your inner compass each night to ensure you're still heading in the right direction. Applying this in your daily life can be transformative. Start by setting aside a quiet time each evening, just a few minutes before bed. Sit in a comfortable space without distractions. Then mentally walk through your day from start to finish. Consider the moments you were faced with decisions, how you dealt with stress, interacted with others, and responded to unforeseen events. Ask yourself, did I act in accordance with my principles? What could I have done better? What am I proud of? This daily check-in cultivates an inner discipline and a state of mindfulness. Over time, you'll begin to notice a shift. Your mornings might start with a clearer intention, and your days may be navigated with a calmer, more centered approach. Emotional reactions that once felt automatic might now pause at the door of your mind, giving you the chance to choose your response rather than being swept away by impulse. The beauty of this practice is that it reaffirms your ability to grow and adapt. It's a testament to the belief that while we can't control everything that happens to us, we can control our reactions. This daily Stoic reflection is your pathway to emotional resilience, a steadier heart, and a clearer mind. By investing this time in yourself, you're not only honoring your journey, but you're also equipping yourself to face the world with a grounded sense of purpose and peace. Remember, this journey is yours, and it's about progress, not perfection. Each day offers a fresh start, a new chapter, and an opportunity to become a little wiser, a bit more compassionate, and a lot more aligned with who you aspire to be. Embrace this practice with kindness and patience, and watch as the quality of your days, and indeed your life, transforms. Embrace challenges. Embracing challenges might sound daunting, but let's consider it through the lens of Stoic philosophy, which offers a resilient and empowering approach. The Stoics believed that obstacles and difficulties are not hindrances to our life. Rather, they are opportunities for growth, learning, and proving our virtues like courage, perseverance, and resilience. Imagine your life as a journey on a vast sea. Challenges are like the waves. They are inevitable and often unpredictable. The Stoic approach is not about avoiding these waves, but learning how to sail through them effectively. By embracing challenges, you're acknowledging that life is full of ups and downs, and that's perfectly okay. It's a sign of strength and wisdom to face difficulties head-on rather than avoiding them. When you encounter a challenge, take a moment to pause and reflect. Ask yourself, what is this situation teaching me? Every challenge carries a lesson, and by seeking out this lesson, you transform obstacles into stepping stones. This mindset shift is powerful. It turns adversity into advantage and fosters a sense of inner peace and confidence. Next, break down the challenge into manageable parts. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what's within our control and let go of what isn't. By dissecting a problem, you often find that parts of it are within your control. Your attitude, your effort, your responses. Tackle these aspects step by step, and you'll find the overall challenge becomes less intimidating. Moreover, remember that you're not alone. Share your challenges with trusted friends or mentors. Stoicism emphasizes the value of community and support. Others can provide different perspectives, advice, or even just a listening ear. This isn't about shifting your burdens onto others, but about recognizing the strength in unity and shared human experiences. Practicing gratitude is another Stoic principle that can transform your perspective on challenges. Try to find something to be thankful for in the midst of difficulty. Perhaps it's the opportunity to develop a new skill, the strength you found within yourself, or the support of others. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's going wrong to what's going right, breeding a positive mindset that's essential for overcoming obstacles. Finally, remember that embracing challenges is a journey, not a one-time event. You won't always get it right, and that's part of the process. Be patient and kind to yourself. Reflect on your experiences, learn from them, and apply those lessons moving forward. Over time, you'll build a resilient and adaptable character, true to the Stoic ideal. By adopting these practices, you'll not only become better at handling challenges, but you'll also lead a more fulfilling and meaningful life. You'll develop a deep sense of confidence, knowing that whatever life throws your way, you have the tools and mindset to navigate through. This is the essence of Stoicism, finding tranquility and strength within, regardless of external circumstances. So next time you face a challenge, greet it with open arms, see it as an opportunity, and remember, you have the power to overcome it.